Hey everyone, welcome back. For those of you who saw the last video, you know we were talking about what it felt like to date without a deadline. That sweet, almost naive time when everything felt possible, when trust was just a given. It was a beautiful chapter, full of hope and what I thought was a shared dream for the future. We were building a life, or so I believed. It's funny how a single moment can shatter that entire reality, how the floor can just drop out from under you without any warning. Today's video is a tough one. It's the part of the story that explains everything. It's the why behind the babysitter money. It's about the moment that broke me and then, eventually, forced me to rebuild myself into someone so much stronger. So, let's go back. We had our beautiful baby. The house was filled with the kind of happy chaos only a newborn can bring. I was navigating new motherhood, exhausted but completely in love with this tiny human we had created. I thought we were a team, weathering the sleepless nights and the learning curve together. He was my partner, my best friend, the person I trusted with my entire world. And my world at that moment was so small and so fragile. It was me and our child, and him. That was it. My whole universe. The betrayal didn't happen in a big dramatic movie scene. It was quieter, colder, and so much more devastating. It was a discovery on a Tuesday afternoon. A message. A series of messages, actually. And just like that, the man I had built my life with was a stranger. The person I thought was beside me through it all was living a completely separate life, one I had no idea existed. The details don't matter as much as the feeling. It was a complete and total shattering of trust. It wasn't just about a broken promise, it was about the foundation of my reality crumbling into dust. In that instant, I wasn't just a heartbroken partner, I became a single mom. The word "we" evaporated. Suddenly it was just me and this precious, innocent baby who was relying on me for everything. The transition was brutal. One minute, you have a partner to hand the baby to when you need a shower, and the next, you're calculating how many minutes you have before the crying starts. The loneliness was suffocating. It felt like I was drowning in a sea of responsibility, grief, and fear, all while trying to be the happy, stable center of my child's world. The nights were the hardest. The silence in the house was deafening. Every creak of the floorboards felt like a reminder that I was alone. I held my baby, rocking back and forth, tears streaming down my face, and I'd just whisper, "It's okay, it's just you and me, we're going to be okay." I said it for my baby, but I was really trying to convince myself. There was so much pain, so much brokenness. I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize the person staring back. I was a ghost of myself, just going through the motions. This is the heart of it. This is the trauma that the babysitter money standard was born from. It's not about being materialistic or demanding. It's about recognizing the sheer cost of my peace, my time, and my child's stability. When you've been shattered like that, you learn that your trust is not a renewable resource. It's a precious commodity. My time away from my child isn't just a couple of hours off. It's a monumental effort. It's coordinating, preparing, and then spending that time with someone, hoping, praying that they are worthy of that sacred space in my life. That's why the standard is so high, because the price of getting it wrong was my entire world. I had to learn, the hard way, that protecting my heart and my child's well-being is my #1 job. It's not about putting a price on a date, it's about putting a value on my healing. It's a standard that says, my peace is not for sale, and my child's security is non-negotiable. If you want to be a part of this life, you have to understand the immense value of what you're asking for. The babysitter money is a symbol. It represents the cost of my vulnerability. It's the tangible price of the emotional labor, the mental load, and the risk involved in letting someone new into our carefully reconstructed world. It's the boundary I had to build brick by brick from the rubble of my past to ensure that whoever crosses it is truly worthy of what's on the other side. They have to be someone who adds to our peace, not someone who threatens to take it away again. Because I've been at rock bottom. I know what it feels like to have nothing but the strength within you to pull yourself and your child out of the wreckage. And I will never, ever go back there. This journey of healing has been long, and it's far from over. But understanding the why behind my boundaries has been the most empowering part of it all. It's about honoring the struggle and respecting the strength it took to survive it. Thank you so much for listening and for holding space for this story. It's not easy to share, but I hope it helps someone out there feel a little less alone. If you found value in this, please consider subscribing and joining our community. We'll continue this conversation in the next video. See you then!